Welcome to another Superstar Chef's The Perfect Cooking video. Today we're going to make the perfect shortcrust pastry. Okay, the flour you want to be using is soft flour. The most important thing is to keep all your ingredients cold. The flour, your water, your fat. Your bowl you're going to mix it in. Make sure it's all chilled and cold because you don't want the fat getting warm into the flour because it's going to make your pastry oily. So let's get the fat that we're going to use today in Superstar Chef's shortcrust pastry. Let's have a little look in Superstar Chef's fridge. Okay, so we've got some butter, quality butter, and we've got some lard. That's quality lard. Another little look in Superstar Chef's fridge. See, the bowl's in there already. We can get that out now. And we might as well get the flour out as well. All kept nice and chilled in Superstar Chef's kitchen. Okay, I've got an assistant with me today. Her name's Sarah, by the way. You may be noticing I don't have a Galaxy S4 strapped to my forehead. And I'm not holding it in my hands, so both hands are free. Imagine what a Superstar Chef can do with two hands. Okay, Sarah, if you'd like to come over and let's have a look at this quality butter and lard. This is lard, okay? Now the reason we're using lard is because it gives it an optimum texture. And the reason we're using butter is because it gives a deliciously rich flavour. So we're using 50% lard, 50% butter and flour. Let's weigh our flour out. You need to use half fat to flour, okay? So we're not going to make a lot of shortcrust pastry today, just enough to show you how it's done. Superstar Chef scales were £10 for Mazda. They don't work anymore. Superstar Chef always has a backup plan. Superstar Chef! It's the best set of scales. Superstar Chef. Okay, it's putting a bowl, chilled bowl on there. Okay, and we're going to get a knife. Always make sure your knife is clean. Okay, before you use it. And what we're going to do is just dice the butter up. Very important to cut the butter up in small pieces. Okay, some people use chopping boards. I don't use a chopping board. My old bench is a chopping board. And we're going to put 125 grams of butter in there, which is roughly, so we're not going to put 125 grams of butter in, are we? We're only going to make 250 grams of flour, so we only need 125 grams of butter. So 125 grams divided by 2, Sarah? Sarah? 125, oh, you don't want to speak? Okay, fine. It's around about 60 something, isn't it? Something like that. Okay, so that's about enough. So we're going to get the lard. Remember, the lard is for optimum what, Sarah? Do you remember? Texture. Sarah's from Slovakia. She's a little bit shy. Just come over and started work for me a couple of weeks ago. She's doing quite well. Okay. You've managed to learn how to slice tomatoes, haven't you, Sarah? Superstar Chef's kitchen. Okay, so we've got 125 grams of fat. Okay, so now we need to add the flour. So we'll zero that off. Put 250 grams of flour. This is plain flour. It's been sieved as well already, okay? Whack that in there. $2.50. Boosh! Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit of salt. Okay? Salt's very important, okay? Superstar Chef's got an electric salt mill. Superstar Chef! Superstar Chef is fast and quick. And he has a really big something. Okay, that was Superstar Chef's mill. Gonna roll my sleeves up for this bit now. Okay, so it's important not to rub the butter or the fat too much into the flour. You want to lift your hands up like this. Okay, this incorporates air into your pastry. Okay, just gently rub with your fingertips. Don't go like that. And squash it all together. All you're going to do is warm the butter up, and it's going to go into the flour, and it's going to make your pastry oily. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of time to do this. So Sarah, if you want to just stop the video, we'll come back in about. So we're going to use some water. We're going to run the tap. Make sure it's chilled. Okay. Lovely. Now, as I said, the mixture's getting warm, so you don't really want to touch it with your hands any more now than you have to. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of water. That's about half a Dario malt, maybe slightly less. And we're just going to use a knife just to mix it in. A lot of people use a knife in the first stage, okay? I don't agree, it takes too long. Just make sure everything's chilled, that's all you need to do, okay? So we're just going to mix that together. Do you want to zoom in on this, Sarah? We'll have a look. Yeah, it's more interesting than slicing tomatoes, isn't it, eh? Okay. Don't you think? Yes. She hasn't learnt English yet, Sarah. She knows how to say please and thank you. I taught her that. Okay. As you can see, it's starting to come together. I'm going to add a little bit more water. It's important to get the consistency right here, okay? Now you can see it's coming together, can't you? Okay? Yeah? You can see that. Okay, we're going to stop there. A bit more Superstar Chef's flour. Okay? We're going to turn it out on there. Now again, you don't want to fuck about with this too much, okay? Just make sure it's together. That's it. That's it. It's done. Okay? What we're going to do now, some Superstar Chef's cling film. This is quality cling film. I do sell it on my online shop, £7.50 for 450 metre roll. Have a look, www.superstarchef.com. Okay, now we're going to put that back in the fridge. Have a look. Another look at Superstar Chef's fresh produce. Okay, and there we go. 30 minutes in the fridge. Ka-ching. Boosh. Stop. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Let's have a look at Superstar Chef's pastry. Okay. Now what we need to do is leave it another 20 minutes to get back up to room temperature. Sarah, let's go and do something for 20 minutes. I can figure something good. Let's go. Okay, so been another 20 minutes. It's warmed back up to room temperature, as you can see. Can you zoom in on that, Sarah? Okay, so it's now soft, pliable, ready to roll. Okay, that's it really. That's how you make shortcrust pastry. Now you can use this to make anything you want now, like an apple pie or some tartlets or something, quiche. What I'm going to do is just to show you the finished product. I'm going to make some small little tart cases. Okay, let's get a knife. Again, make sure your knife's clean before you use it. Always that, Superstar Chef's tip. Okay, and what we're going to do, cut it off. We're going to roll it out. This is Superstar Chef's rolling pin. Superstar Chef. I think it's a bit of a gay rolling pin, but anyway. Yeah, Superstar Chef doesn't really like that rolling pin. He's going to use a cling film instead. Okay, now roll it out. Roll, turn, roll. See? Turn, roll, turn. That's how you do it. Okay? That's how it's done in the professional kitchens. Flour. Okay? Roll, turn, roll, upside down. Turn, roll, turn, roll, turn, roll. Okay. That'll do. Into the tart case. Push in from the sides and push down. So from the sides, push down. From the sides, push down. From the sides, da 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 da. It's in. Okay, so you're making sure it's going all the way in those edges. Okay. Leave that there for a sec. Should we do another one, Sarah? One more. One more. So we can use that little bit of dough there. A bit of flour again, show you how it's done again, okay? If you're making a big one, first of all you would do this and just squash it down a bit. That makes sure that when you roll it, it rolls it evenly and it doesn't crack, okay? Roll and turn, roll and turn, roll and turn, roll and turn. Superstar chef! Okay, that's done. Into the tart case again, pushing down around the edges. Okay. Now, a couple of ways you can do this. You could just roll the top now of that and have a lovely case. Okay. However, can I get in there, Sarah? Sorry. However, it may shrink slightly. Okay. Before cooking. What we're going to do, we're going to make sure we do get the perfect tart case. Okay. So we're just going to cut that off around there like this. Okay. But this one, just to show you the difference, sometimes there's not much difference, sometimes you can see it, especially with bigger ones. I'm just going to roll that, okay? Now what that's doing is just cutting the edge away, okay, without squashing the pastry down too much, okay? Now what we're going to do, we're going to bake it. This is called blind baking. We'll take some cling film, just going to double it over, I'm going to put it in there. Now for blind baking, excuse me Sarah, thank you. Blind baking, just pause the video a sec Sarah while I find my bake. It's okay, it was here all along. Okay, a lot of chefs use baking beans. Baking beans are expensive, okay? So what I've done over the years, I found whatever I didn't want in the kitchen and stuff, I put into a large jug and we use that. So there's actually bits of old pastry there, butter beans, rice, there's flour in there, all sorts of stuff. Doesn't really matter what you use. All you want to be doing is putting that in there to weigh it down so the pastry doesn't rise up in the oven while you cook it. Okay? Clever, eh? Superstar chef! That's it. That one done. Double your cling film over. Chef, why are you doubling your cling film over? It makes it easier to use. Cling film is very thin, isn't it? Okay? So you only have one layer. It's not very good to work with. Double it over, you're sorted. Take a long piece of it, twist it over, you've got yourself a belt. Superstar chef belt. Okay, that's done. What we need to do now, again, is to leave that to rest for 30 minutes, okay? And then we can put it in the oven. Let's go, Sarah. They've been resting in the fridge 30 minutes. Now they're ready to go in the oven. So, in the oven, 160. Why is there chips in my oven? Preheated oven, if that's hot. Again, make sure you put on a nice clean baking tray. In there. 155, 160, depends on your oven. If you've got a nice big hot oven, cool it down to 150. Doesn't make any. It'll just take a bit longer to cook. That's all. Put your timer on. Let's put it about 15 minutes. So let's come back in 15 minutes. Okay, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Superstar chef. Okay. Now Sarah had to go for another job today. She's got 2 jobs. This nighttime job she does. Well, it pays a lot more than I can pay, but she does have to spend most of the time lying on her back, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm just going to turn this off. That's it. We're going to use a cloth to pick that one up because I burnt my hand on the other one. Okay, whack that back in the oven for next time. Superstar chef. Okay, let's have a look at it then. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, this one here will be cut off. Can you see how it's shrunk on the edge? Even though we rested it, you're going to get a slight shrinking. This one hasn't, okay? Now, you may think that's it now. We're done. We're finished. We're not. We're going to show you one last Superstar Chef's trick. What we're going to do is... Hang on a sec. Okay. What we're going to do is beat a little bit of egg up. There you go. Okay, and we're going to brush these with egg. Okay. Why am I doing this? Okay. Brush them with egg. Why are we doing this? Well, basically... So we can put them back in the oven. Basically, this is to glaze the outside of the pastry. Okay, so I'm just putting a timer on there, 1 minute 30. Boosh. Glaze the outside of the pastry. So when you put say you're going to make a quiche, a little mini quiche in there, yeah, the egg mixture doesn't go into the pastry and make it soft, so it keeps it nice and crispy, and it also gives it a lovely golden shine. Superstar Chef. Let's have a look then. Oh yes, Superstar Chef. We're going to use a cloth this time because my fingers are still burning. Whoop. Okay. Now, as you can see, hopefully you can see. Let me turn these Superstar Chef's undercover lights, under-counter lights off. Should be able to see a bit more clearly when it focuses there. See how it's gone nice and shiny? It's basically sealed in the pastry. So what we can do now is use that pastry case without the bottom, there you go, without the bottom going soft. So we're just going to leave it there now. Okay. For... We're going to come out, we're going to leave that to go cold for about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll snap it open. You can see how crunchy, how crunchy and lush it is. Superstar Chef. Okay, welcome back. What we're going to do now is make this one look attractive, like this one. Okay? So we're just going to gently tap around the edge of the case. There you go. Just gently. There you are. Okay. Give it a blow. Okay. Can you hear this? Can you hear it? Listen. Do you not hear it? Listen again. Wow. Okay. Let's take that one out. So now I've got two pastry cases. But this one is a little bit deeper than that one. Okay. Let's break it open. Listen. Shh, everyone just be quiet for a second. Wow, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Mmm. Beautiful. Buttery. Excellent. There you go. Superstar Chef. The perfect short crust pastry.